Hi. So I decided to do a little bit of running around to get ready for Horde night, and I wanted to get my base a little more prepared. I realized that doing the videos, I hadn't actually uh, advanced as far as I normally would, because what the hell was that? Oh, okay, maybe it's just me going crazy. I realized that I'd been spending a lot of time running around showing you guys things that I wouldn't normally pay much attention to. So right now I have spikes all around the bottom of my base, and I'm going to just add to those a little bit. So I've got these wooden spikes, which are great fun, and then I've got these more fortified spikes, which are actually a bit of a pain in the ass to position, because they did change it, they made it simpler, but at the same time it's not ideal. You have to go through every possible position to get it right. How they would fix that, I don't know. I think it's probably the best that it can be at the moment. So I'm just going to put them down, and I'm sure, again, there are many people who will be shaking their head and saying, what the hell is this? This is the worst fortifications we've ever seen. But that's okay. The first zombie night is usually pretty quiet, so I'm not too concerned about having everything super safe and super set up. Plus, I'm going to be at the top of this lovely tower, so we should find that, I'm going to regret saying this, we should find that I'm fairly safe up there. I'm not going to be fairly, I'm going to die so quickly. But let's just put these down, and we'll get some more wood. Yeah, because we don't have a lot. They take up so much wood to make, and right at the start, wood is actually quite difficult to get because all of your skill levels are really low, and your weapons, or your tools are pretty crappy. I've actually been lucky while I've been out foraging. I picked up a lovely green hunting knife and an orange wrench. Oh, and some blueberry pie. And some antibiotics. I keep seeing shadows, and it's making me really paranoid because I saw a vulture earlier and I'm really hoping it didn't follow me home. But normally you hear them, not just see bits and pieces. I could just be sleep deprived and just be imagining everything. Just keep an eye on the skies. I don't really like the wasps and the vultures because they're so much harder to escape. I mean, you can go into buildings and escape them, but if you're out in the open, they're quite vicious and they'll get through. They'll get through you quite quickly. It's probably going to be enough spikes just to get started with. And it's now almost 4 o'clock. Horde night will start at, you see, nighttime falls at about 10, and quite often Horde night will start at 10, but you won't normally see a lot of the action until a little bit later on. Whether we'll see any action, I don't know. I'm hoping not. Which actually, for your sake, let's hope there's a little bit, but for my sake, let's hope there's not. Actually, do you know what? They might come in here because they're quite stupid. So we'll just leave a nice trail for them to play with. These are the worst fortifications, but they'll do. They'll do. I'll need to put some more down here Otherwise they'll just come up the ladder, which is what I'll do. You might notice I've still got a broken leg, or rather a splintered leg, a fractured leg. I did break it again. I don't even know. Yeah, it's broken. She's so sassy. Yeah. Do you know what? You can be cold because they just look better. You don't need to be warm. I've got some stuff ready to go, ready to smelt down so I can make more forged iron. I feel like most of my life in this game is making forged iron. I want to put some I want to put a bit of floor down to protect myself from falling, because as we've seen, I'm a bit of a klutz. But I don't want to put too much floor down, because if they do get up the ladder, I want them not to have an easy time reaching the next one. Oh, feck. Yeah, don't walk over your own traps. They're not the best at all. Actually, you can replant trees, which is really handy. It takes a fair while, but not too long. And hopefully they'll come up looking a lot better than this thing here, which looks very much like it's seen better days. I'm not sure if it's a burnt tree, or if it's decaying, or if it's just something else entirely that I've missed. I'm pretty sure it's burnt though, because when you hack it up you get charcoal from it. So we'll just assume it's burnt. I mean, that would make the most sense, right? I wish I had a better axe. That should be alright. I mean, there's only me on the realm for the time being. Hello. Yeah, it should be alright. What is that? Oh, it's just a tree. I thought it was just some weird zombie having a seizure on top of the building there, but it's just a tree in the distance. With this game, I'm just never sure what's going on. I'd normally like to have some weapons stockpiled, but I haven't had a chance. I have a messy bag, 7 arrows. It's not going to cut it. Do I have any? Yeah, I've got 3 spikes. So let's make some arrows. Time creeps up on you pretty quickly in the game. You spend like your first 4 or 5 days running around and doing stuff, and then all of a sudden it's day 7 or day 6 and you're thinking, crap, I haven't done anything. I've been wasting time. And then you're rushing around on the last day to try and make sure that you have something set up, and you're not just going to be sitting at the top of a tall tower, not defended at all. There you go. Did you use up all of that? There you go. Have some more. And turn you on. And what happens with the forge is that you put your raw materials into the smelting pot. You can put in bronze and tin, iron. Why am I even why am I trying to do this from memory? There's a whole list right here. Iron, brass, lead, glass, stone and clay. So you put them all in, you put some fuel on, it smelts it down, you then have a reserve, and when you want to make something, you just put more fuel in and you make it. Now, I'm in two minds about what to do. Definitely in two minds about what to do. Because it's 6:15. And I can't be going exploring. And I don't really have much more fortifying to do. So what I can do is pop a storage box down. Put in a few of the raw materials. Whoop. Okay. I actually don't have any raw materials, so that's a bit of a waste. I don't have any bullets. Oh, I've got some lead. Oh, I've got loads of raw materials. What was I thinking? I've got lots of potatoes. Any more? My bags were tidy. This would make a lot more sense. But alas, they are not. I'll just organize them a little. Oh. Alright. Quite often on Horde night, there is a thunder situation. It doesn't necessarily rain, but the thunder and lightning certainly makes an appearance. And things get a little different. Not very different, like it's not super exciting. But we'll see a few changes. Pop a few trees down. Normally, again, I'm a bit not OCD. That's a bit much, but I'm very particular. And normally, I have rows of trees, rows and rows, where they're all in line, perfectly spaced, like a little orchard. And I don't know why I like that, but it just looks nicer, and it's I don't know. You're in this wasteland, and everything is crappy and broken, dead, dying, on fire. Sometimes it's nice to just make things prettier, I suppose. I don't know if it's a girl thing or if it's something other people do. Maybe nobody else cares, but I like to just make things a little bit more homely, a little bit more welcoming. Okay. I'm not nervous at all. I'm not nervous about the zombies or the Horde night. I've gone through so many now that it's second nature. What I am nervous about is dying endlessly and making a fool out of myself. You actually missed a wandering horde earlier. No! What is wrong with you? Now get down. Yeah. Punk. What are you thinking? I was rude. Running around just chopping down trees. Interrupt me. Rude. Don't come into his area. Mess with his stuff. You might be able to start seeing a little bit of difference in the sky now. It's early still, so probably not too much difference. But it does get darker faster, I think. And sky goes an interesting colour. Do you know, if it wasn't for all the zombies and the dead things and the stuff on fire and the everything trying to kill you, this would be a very relaxing, peaceful, pretty game. What is down here? Oh, that's down there. Okay. Yeah, so night is definitely coming, and the Horde night is definitely tonight. The sky is going a bit pink. A little bit foreboding. So let's try and get things picked up as quickly as possible. I apologise if my voice is a little bit croaky or it's not clear. I still have a bit of a head cold, and I was up until about 2 o'clock in the morning at a Christmas party last night, so I am feeling a little fragile. I didn't drink much, but there was a lot of dancing, and there was a lot of singing, yelling, trying to talk to people over the music. So I'm a tiny bit hoarse this morning, but I won't make any stupid jokes, probably. Let's see. Should we put a few more down, do you think? I'm starting to get a bit concerned. Oh, we've got a lovely orange colour now. Beautiful sunset. Not at all worrying. What are you doing? Just standing there? Is she? Why did I do that? She is such a big girl. Ooh. A steel shovel. That's nice. And it's green. Oh, no, no. No, no. Stop. I didn't want that. That is nice. Steel is better than iron. And much harder to make. More durable. It does more whatever. Block damage. Is that going to be enough? Sometimes I'm worried they'll break down the bottom of the building and it'll collapse. But that's fairly unlikely. Time to barricade myself in. So it's pretty red now. Let's get all this stuff smelted. I feel... No, don't do that. Right. I feel as though I'm unprepared, but I'm not fully sure what I should really do to combat that. I've got just enough to make... No. Can we get any more arrows going, I wonder? Yeah. Oh, 4. 4 is less than ideal.